The moon is changing, and it's not happening by accident. If you look up at the sky tonight, you might not notice anything out of the ordinary. The moon doesn't seem any different than usual. It's just a quiet crescent, nothing dramatic. But if you really stop and pay attention, you might feel it, the subtle shift. Something is unfolding that's far beyond what the eye can see. This isn't just another Easter, and this isn't just another moon. This moment in time is stirring something deep within you, whether you realize it or not. There's a quiet force moving through everything right now, pulling you towards something unknown. A quiet invitation to let go, to release, to return to your core. And that's the question we're facing right now. What if this isn't just another Easter? What if everything we've been feeling, every subtle shift, is leading us somewhere we're meant to be? Somewhere new? There's more happening in the universe than we've been taught to see, and it's calling us to awaken to it. The energy is building, and it's pulling us in. The stage is set, and we're about to enter a portal that could change everything. We don't have all the answers yet, but that's what makes this moment so powerful. Because in the uncertainty, there's magic, and in the unknown, there's room for transformation. Easter is different every year. You probably already know that. But here's the thing. It's not random. It's based on the full moon that comes before it. The moon dictates when Easter will fall, which is why it shifts between March and April. So, what's happening this year is no coincidence. This Easter is arriving under a very unique cosmic condition. This year, a rare pink full moon arrived earlier than expected, breaking the traditional pattern. And because of that, this Easter isn't like the others. Normally, Easter marks a time of renewal, of resurrection, of rebirth. It's a fresh start, a new chapter. But this year's moon, the one we're seeing right now, is a last quarter moon, which carries a very different energy. Instead of the full glowing light we're used to, this moon is more subtle, almost quiet. The last quarter moon is all about closure, endings, and transitions. It's not the climax, it's the cool down, the aftershock. Think of it like the calm after a storm. This moon isn't meant to shine brightly, it's meant to help us cut away what no longer serves us. It's a time of release, not of new beginnings. So here's the question. Is this just a timing mistake? Or is this moon showing up at exactly the right moment to bring something we've been overlooking to the surface? This timing, this particular Easter is making us rethink what resurrection really means. It's not just about rebirth, it's about stripping away the old, realigning, and making space for what's next. It's almost as if the universe is telling us, before you rise, you have to let go. This Easter moon is not the same as all the others. It's here to get our attention, to nudge us in a direction we might not even know we need to go. It's time to question, reflect, and be still long enough to hear what the universe has been trying to tell us. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but something still feels off? You've gotten plenty of sleep, eaten well, and checked off all the boxes on your to-do list. Yet there's this feeling of disconnection, a sense that, no matter how hard you try to keep up, something within you just doesn't align. You're not exhausted. You're being recalibrated. It's easy to mistake this feeling for burnout, but it's actually something deeper. It's not a breakdown. It's a realignment. The universe, in its quiet and subtle way, is pulling you out of the noise and into the signal. Think about it like this. If the full moon is like a spotlight, casting its bright light on everything in sight, the last quarter moon is like a surgeon, cutting away the excess. It doesn't amplify your energy. It refines it. It clears out what's no longer needed, leaving space for what's true and essential. So when you feel that sense of confusion, that lingering apathy, don't panic. This isn't a sign that you're off track. On the contrary, it's the universe, pulling you back to your center. The discomfort you're feeling isn't failure. It's the energy working its magic. It's like cleaning out a closet that's been crammed with old clothes. At first it feels chaotic, but soon you'll see everything clearly again. This moment isn't about moving forward. Sometimes it's about stepping back. It's not about adding more, but about letting go. As the world around you races forward, With excitement, celebrations, and noise, you might feel the urge to pull away, to retreat. And that's okay. It's not a sign of weakness, and it's definitely not loneliness. It's lunar energy calling you inward, urging you to reconnect with your true self. The thing is, this spiritual dissonance is temporary. It's a phase, a necessary process. You're being fine-tuned, realigned to who you truly are beneath the layers of expectations, pressures, and distractions. This phase of confusion is the universe's way of recalibrating your soul, so that when you step forward, you'll be more aligned than ever before. This isn't a mistake. You haven't lost your way. You're being called back to your essence. Take a deep breath, let the confusion settle, and trust the process. The energy is shifting, and when it's done, you'll find that the fog has lifted, and you'll feel a deeper sense of clarity. Remember, spiritual growth doesn't always feel like rising. Sometimes it feels like sinking into yourself, into the truth that's always been there. And when it finally clicks, you'll realize that you've always been right where you needed to be. There was a time when you knew. You knew exactly who you were. It wasn't a guess or something you had to work out. There was an inner knowing, a certainty about your place in the world. When you were younger, that compass inside you was strong. You knew what lit you up, what felt right, and what didn't. You didn't need validation from the outside world. You felt it in your bones. But life has a way of clouding that clarity. Expectations piled on, distractions set in. You started chasing things that weren't really yours to chase, titles, achievements, others' approval. Slowly, piece by piece, you started to forget. You stopped listening to that inner voice, that compass. You became so focused on fitting in that you lost track of who you were meant to be. That's what this moment is about. Easter isn't about resurrecting something from the past. It's about reconnecting with the soul contract you made long before you arrived here. This moon, this energy, it's not calling you to become someone new. It's calling you to return to what you've always been, your true self. You didn't come here to be like everyone else. You didn't come here to follow a script that others wrote for you. You came here to remember something deep, something sacred. Your soul has always known this truth, but the world around you convinced you to forget it. And this Easter, the true resurrection isn't about a new version of you rising. It's about remembering the essence of who you've always been. It's about reclaiming your soul's blueprint, the one you carried with you when you first arrived on this earth. You didn't lose it. You just stopped listening to it. What if the resurrection isn't about finding a new life, but reconnecting with the life you were meant to live from the start? This isn't about bouncing back from something. It's about snapping back into alignment with your soul's purpose. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to come home. Home to that part of you that has always known, always understood, always been connected to something larger than yourself. That's where the real transformation happens, not in becoming someone new, but in rediscovering who you've always been. The resurrection isn't a return to the past, but a return to truth. You've been chasing everything around you, trying to be something you're not. But what if the path you've been looking for was always inside you? What if the key to your next chapter is simply remembering your soul's contract, reconnecting with the purpose you came here with? This Easter isn't about worshiping someone else's resurrection. It's about resurrecting the parts of yourself that have been forgotten, buried beneath layers of expectation, fear, and distraction. The energy that is flowing right now is a chance for you to wake up and remember who you truly are, to strip away what doesn't belong to you anymore. This moon isn't here to give you a new identity. It's here to remind you of the identity you've always carried. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to come home. Do you remember your first Easter egg hunt? The excitement, the rush of little feet running across fresh grass, the eager hands reaching into bushes and under trees, searching for hidden treasures. As a child, it felt like the best game ever. You'd run around collecting those brightly colored eggs, feeling victorious with every little discovery. But what if, just for a moment, you stop and think, was it really just a game? Or was there something deeper, something more meaningful hidden in that simple tradition? The truth is, the Easter egg hunt has always been more than it seems. Those eggs you hunted down weren't just candy-filled plastic shells. They were metaphors. Each egg you discovered symbolized something deeper within you, something you may have forgotten over the years. The dreams you gave up on, the passions you hid away, the talents you ignored to fit into the world's expectations. Those are your eggs. They're fragments of your soul, pieces of you that you buried without even realizing it. This year, the Easter egg hunt isn't about looking for candy or toys. It's about rediscovery. It's a spiritual hunt, a search for the parts of you that you've hidden or neglected. And just like when you were a child, the hunt isn't about what you find. It's about the process of looking. It's about the act of searching for those parts of yourself, the ones that have been buried deep down. The act of seeking itself is what heals. So, why is this search so important? Because as you look for these pieces, these eggs, you are reconnecting with the essence of who you are. Each egg you uncover is a step closer to remembering the dreams you set aside, the joy you stopped pursuing, the things that once made you feel alive. These are the keys to your soul's path, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to come back and claim them. And it's not just about finding these lost parts of yourself. It's about the courage to go on the hunt in the first place. It's about the willingness to stop and ask yourself, what have I been ignoring? What dreams did I abandon? What parts of me have I left behind? The moon is placing clues on your path, but it's up to you to search them out. The world isn't going to hand you the answers. You have to seek them. The spiritual gift lies not in the discovery, but in the willingness to look, to seek what has been lost, to reconnect with the truth that has always been within you. This Easter, don't just celebrate the resurrection of someone else. Celebrate your own. Celebrate the act of reclaiming what was once yours, your joy, your creativity, your passion, your purpose. Remember, the hunt isn't about what you find. It's about the fact that you looked. The search is what rewires you. The act of finding those lost parts of yourself is healing, and it sets the stage for the next chapter of your journey. So, where are the eggs you've left behind? What have you buried deep within? Go find them, even if it feels inconvenient. Especially if it's uncomfortable, because that's where your true self awaits. Have you ever felt like you're waiting for something? Maybe you're waiting for a sign, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the universe to give you direction. It's natural. We're all searching for clarity, for answers, for some sign from the cosmos to show us the way. But what if just for a moment I told you that you've been waiting for something that was never meant to come? What if you've been waiting for a sign when all along you've been the sign? The moon, this last quarter moon, it isn't shining to lead you anywhere. It's not here to show you a path. It's here to remind you of something deep within you. It's not here to light the way. It's here to wake you up to the light that's already inside of you. Think about it. The moon doesn't emit the kind of light that guides you from one point to the next. Its light doesn't reveal new directions or lay out a roadmap for you to follow. Instead, it simply reflects what's already there, what's already in you. The light you've been searching for, it's been inside you all along. The moon isn't trying to lead you. It's trying to remind you that you've always had the answers. You've always known who you are, and you've always known where you're meant to go. But somewhere along the way, the noise of the world drowned out your inner voice. This moon isn't here to illuminate the unknown. It's here to bring you back to yourself, to awaken the truth that has always been inside you. That inner wisdom, that spark, you've been carrying it since the day you were born. But over time, you forgot. You were distracted by life, by other people's opinions, by all the noise. The universe didn't send you this moon to tell you what to do. It sent it to help you remember. The answers you've been seeking are inside you, waiting to be reawakened. This moon isn't here to light the path for you. It's here to show you that the light has always been within you. And it's time to let that light shine. So here's the message. You don't need another sign. You don't need more guidance. You are the guide. You are the light. The world has been waiting for you to remember who you are. You are the sign you've been waiting for. You've always been the light. And now, this moon is here to remind you. All the chaos, all the confusion, it wasn't for nothing. Every twist, every turn, every moment that made you feel a little out of sync, it was all preparation. The universe wasn't trying to break you. It was trying to align you. The discomfort you felt wasn't a sign of failure. It was the universe clearing the path for you to finally live as your true self. You don't need to try harder. You don't need to push more. What you need now is to listen, to quiet the noise around you and within you, to hear the whispers of your soul guiding you back to who you've always been. You've spent so much time striving, but now is the time to surrender to the flow. The gate is open, the energy is shifting, and it's up to you to step through. The path is yours to choose, but the opportunity is now. You can stay where you are, or you can step into the new chapter waiting for you. It's not about forcing anything. It's about allowing yourself to be who you are meant to be. The journey is not about becoming someone new. It's about reconnecting with the person you've always been beneath the layers. So take a breath, step forward. The time has come.